when you look at the Super Bowl, you think about, the game. You think, of course, you're thinking about gambling because you're a degenerate. But one thing I'm thinking about is food. And so I needed to get an expert. So who do you get when there's an expert? Well, you find the guy who's got the best pizza place around.
Who
and then
else?
you find the guy that maybe has like 5 of them around that's been doing it for decades. And so we've got Frank Scavio, and he's from Paesan's Pizza, and they've got 5 locations throughout the capital region. So any of you people that are all over the country, Frank's got some frozen pizzas too, so you can get them, in the supermarkets, and you can get them ordered to you. So let's welcome Frank to Sunday Sports Buzz. Frank, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing awesome, guys. Thank you for having me on. Really appreciate it.
So it's before we get to the big Super Bowl stuff, it is your dear wife Danielle's birthday today?
It's her birthday, yeah.
And she's she's a nurse practitioner, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So we want to thank her for being a frontline worker, and we want to say a special happy birthday to her. This is a big week for you, right, my man? You guys are prepping for probably one of your biggest days of the year?
Yeah, it's a huge day for us, and especially it always matters depending on who's playing, and I don't think it could get any better than these two teams. You have the young versus the old, Brady versus Holmes, and I think it's going to be the highest rated, and it's going to be exciting. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the game.
You're going to be working like crazy. So,
I'll be working. I had one Super Bowl off. That's when my daughter was born, and she was a little sick, and I watched it in the hospital. Besides that, I've missed the last 27 Super Bowls.
All right. So let's just take a ballpark. How many pizzas are you guys going to do, and how many wings are you going to do?
We're going to get crushed. So let's start off with employees. We're going to have probably about 30 to 40 just drivers. Wow. Probably about 35 to 40 just drivers delivering for us on that day to cover the whole capital region, yeah. And then we have, third parties that come and pick up, like the DoorDash and Grubhub. So it's going to be crazy. And then if you go to pizzas and wings, Jesus, we're going to probably maybe 50,000 wings. And then, pizzas, we'll probably do a couple of thousand pizzas. It's insane.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hate this day. Maybe, it's great. The problem is it's all concentrated in a 2-hour span, 3-hour span. So it starts from 5 to 7, and it's just nonstop. And we have each location is going to have phone operators. That's their job, just to take orders. So we'll have probably 10 or 15 of those just sitting there on the phones taking calls, and then online calls that we get. That are plugged into my system, my POS.
You guys do catering and stuff, and so what are some of the strange things people have asked you to make on Super Bowl Sunday?
Well, they just want to order off the regular menu. The biggest problem we have is some people don't realize what's going on today on Sunday. And they'd be like, it's a 2-hour wait. 2 hours? Why is it a 2-hour wait? I'm like, Super Bowl Sunday? He goes, I don't care. I don't watch Super Bowl. But, and they want to order chicken parm dinners and stuff like that. Today is at one point we shut down our menu. It was just pizza and wings. That was it. At one point, it was when we just had the Albany location, because we were drawing from everywhere, from East Greenbush, Gilman, and that's why we kept on opening up more stores, because the one store couldn't handle it. That's how popular we got back in the day. It was incredible.
Well, that's why you had to get 5 stores. Right? You cover. So you guys make those big subs, you do sub platters, you do the whole 9 yards, correct?
We do them all. We do subs. Now, boneless wings are big too now, so we do boneless wings. If you guys remember, regular wings back in the day used to be a dime a wing, right? 10 for $1.
Yeah.
Now, you get 20 wings, it's $20 now.
Right.
So the ticket's gone through the roof. Chicken wings is really, increased dramatically.
So when do you start prepping all of your stuff?
We start during the week. So now, probably Monday, we'll start, the veggies, carrots and celery, blue cheese, boxes. We have to make all these boxes. They all have to be pre-folded.
Right.
Okay. So it's nonstop, and you need the storage. You need, good thing we have bigger locations, where we can actually be ready for it. But it's not fun for someone who has a very small location.
All right, Frank. Last question for you: who's going to win the game?
Oh man, I'd love to see Brady go out on a high note. I really do. Just he's been around. He's done so much for the NFL, and he's done so much for my business. And it's East Coast. He's out in Tampa, but I'd like to see the Tampa Bay Bucks do it.
Okay, so let's tell everybody that we have a lot of listeners from all over the country. So you've got some frozen pizzas. I saw you're involved with Barstool. You've got the frozen pizzas. Yep. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's great. With this whole pandemic hit, it was scary. We didn't know what to do, and I came up with this idea, hey, let's start shipping frozen pizzas and get them in the supermarkets. And one thing led to another. I shipped some pizzas to Dave at Barstool. He reviewed me, and within an hour, I had 500 orders.
That's awesome.
On Venmo. On Venmo. I had nothing set up. I didn't think this was going to really happen, and it just, on a Friday night. So I was taking orders on Venmo, and within, I was like, how many can I possibly get? 10 or 20? 500 orders overnight. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I had no ice packs, no boxes, no nuts. I didn't even have the lady at the post office hated me because I'd show up with 150 packages. She goes, I got to scan these all. I'm like, well, how else do I do it? She's like, you need to open an account. Oh, man, it was a disaster. Pizzas would get in there 2 weeks later. They would mold. People would send me pictures with mold on the pizza.
Oh,
because,
no.
Now I know why the post office is failing.
Now you've got it down, though. We're all set, and if people want to order it.
Now, man, we teamed up with Go Belly. You go to Paesan'sPizza.com. I'll get it to you within 24 hours.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Night and day. It was what a beep show the first 2 weeks. Man, I was stressed out. But at the end, it's great now.
Well, thanks, Frank. I appreciate you jumping on with us on Sunday Sports Buzz. Good luck to you next weekend.
Thank you. Hey, can I give a quick shout-out to my kids, Brooklyn,
Sure.
Sienna, Hudson? Love you guys. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
And, guys, thank you.
All right, say hi to your brothers, and good luck next weekend. All right, and again, that is Frank Scavio from Paesan's Pizza, and he's the pizza. Can you imagine thousands of pizzas?
I feel like you and I have eaten
wings.
1,000 pizzas, but
have.
not on a day. I'm really interested, Charlie, on the little different Super Bowl party for you this year. But is Kim your wife making the artichoke dip?
She probably will.
Will there be a pregame artichoke dip coming to the studio Sunday morning?
No, definitely not.
Can you?
Kim, no? I think that's a request now that will be there.